Congratulations. Congratulations on purchasing your template for your wedding and your wedding uh, invitations. So, I'm going to give you just a quick walkthrough on how to edit this. If this is your first time using Canva, do not stress, do not freak out. It's super easy. I've designed these packages for the first time user, for brides who are just looking for quick, easy, but beautiful solutions. First thing, when you receive your packages, you're going to receive a letter that looks something like this. This letter has all of the links to access each of these different packages that we're speaking about, and it also has some instructions and some pro tips. So, your first package you're going to open up, probably if you haven't reached the stages yet, is the Baby's Breath and Ivy invite package. This is the one that contains your save the date. If you haven't already, start with the save the date. Pretty easy. If you want to give it your own cute little name, like remember our date or whatever you like, everything here can be edited. Everywhere in Canva, the images can't be moved around. However, all of the text, you'll see a purple line around it. If you double click, that will allow you to make any changes you want. So you can change the name and you can change whatever you want. If you decide, so you've sent out your save the date, and then there's two different choices of invite styles. If you decide that you already have a font that you want to use for your wedding, you can easily change this font. Canva allows you to, so all of these, you can click on it. The positions are locked in place. However, you can change the font. Let me see here. By just clicking that little lock, clicking it one more time, and then this opens up your fonts. If your name is shorter, pro tip, if your name is shorter and you would like to make this bigger, you can click that. Click that. What that does is just unlock it. And you can change the size of the font. You can change the color. You can stop it from being bold, make it bold. You can change the fonts, as I said. All those options are available for you. However, to make it easy, I have locked everything in place. So all you have to do is click on it, delete, and type. Okay. So we have the details card, same thing. You can change all the information here. If you see that you have less information and you want to move it around, you can unlock, make any changes you want. That includes moving this around. However, don't worry, you can't break it. You can always click the undo button, click, and that will bring things back to where they were. So I'm going to go back and lock everything. I've also included a blank sheet. Um, there's no text here. If you'd like to use this blank sheet to add text, you can go over to the text over in Canva. You can put a text box. You can put that anywhere you want, and you can type any message or whatever you'd like to include. If you make a mistake, you undo. It's gone. It's like it never happened. The menu cards are also the same concept. Everything is locked in place. If you want to change this to, say, maybe our menu, you can do that, and then you'll find that okay, that got too big. So if you want to make a change, you're gonna unlock. So lock it again, and you'll see an open lock, and that will allow you to move this here. Scooch this font over, and this purple line will let you know that it's perfectly centered. And then once you do that, if you decide, you know what, I don't like the way it says our menu, you can undo, 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 undo. There we go. I've also included some blank cards. So if you have a special style or your venue can create your menus, you can also provide them with these cards. Um, Then we also have the name cards. I have 12 of each. I have one formatted for just a standard size name, one formatted for a longer name. Again, you can always unlock if you need to make changes. Maybe you want to put the names here and then you want to add something here, mother of the bride, father of the bride, whatever you'd like to add, you can do that. If you make a mistake, we undo, 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 and it will bring everything back. So all you have to do is change these names to the names of your guests. And now when you're ready to download that, you're going to go to share. Share will give you lots of options. You're going to download. If you're going to be sending this out to friends and family via social media, these I'm thinking you would be printing, so that's not the best choice for that. But so let's say if you were going to be printing these, what you would do is you would go to uh, download. Then you're going to change this to PDF print. And you'll see here it says best for printing. Then if you're sending it to a printer, you're going to say best for professional printing. You have the option to do crop marks and bleed marks, and that's just those little dashes around it that makes it easy to cut. You'll know exactly where to cut. That's 100% your choice. And you choose the pages that you want to send. I would not recommend that you send every page. I would say do a test page of maybe one RSVP card and one name card just to see what that looks like. You do done, download, it will download a copy that you can send to your printer. So the RSVP card is pretty simple as well. This is more for printing than sending digitally, but if you have a way to send it digitally, maybe you want to upload it to DocuSign. That's something you could do as well, and you have them check if they want chicken, fish, vegan, and these are all editable. You can edit anything. You can change this from choice of entree, joyfully accept, respectfully decline. These are all items that you can edit, and the date and the name. So everything here is fully customizable. When you get to the stage of sending your invitation, should you want to send this digitally, because it's designed so you can send it to someone, they can download it and watch it on their phone. What you're going to do, I don't know what happened with my light here. What you're going to do is the same steps. Download, just download this page 2. So if you click current page 1, so this is currently page 1. So you'll notice that there's no purple checks in anywhere else. Always double check. So we're just going to send, actually we're going to send page 2, the invitation. Done. You can send that as a PNG. You can do a JPEG. JPEG is really good for sharing, pardon me. And you can send that out to your friends and family. So we're going to make it a JPEG. We're only going to print page 2, and then we're going to download and send. Okay. So once it's downloaded, it will be wherever your files are stored on your device. And then you can go there, you can send it to yourself just to see a test copy, how it looks. I always recommend testing it by sending it to yourself or sending it to your partner before you send it out to the group. So good luck. I tried to be as quick as possible. So feel free to rewatch this video over and over. Feel free to pause. If you have any questions at all, you can message me in the Etsy shop, or if you bought this directly from my website, you can message me there. Go ahead, have fun. It's simple. You can't break it. I'm here to help. Undo is your friend. Undo is your friend. You can always undo. And this is exciting. This is wonderful. If you need any other pieces designed to go with this theme, let me know. But I feel like I've covered off most of the items that you're going to need to get your wedding done. You have your invitations, your menus. Everything is there for you. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. And congratulations! The big day's on its way. Have a good day.